Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fourth for tonight's contest between the Southern University of New Orleans Knights and your fifth-ranked LSUA Generals. LSU Alexandria and the Red River Athletic Conference and the NAIA are committed to promoting the NAIA's Champions of Character initiative. As Generals, we want to show what character truly means. Please be respectful to every athlete, coach, spectator, and official in the game tonight as you support your team. Thank you for your support and enjoy tonight's game. The Generals Athletic Association is a private non-profit association formed to support LSUA and its athletic teams with a mission to lead the university in building a top-flight athletic program. You can help by becoming a member of the GAA and sharing in its vision of excellence. Your contributions go to helping with scholarships for student athletes and help upgrade LSUA athletic facilities. To become a member, you can find a form online at lsugenerals.com. Just click on the Generals Athletic Association link. Also, fans, do you like your Generals? Of course you do. Like us on Facebook at LSUA Athletics and LSUA Men's Basketball. You can also follow us on Twitter at LSUA Generals and LSUA Hoops. Also look for our channel on YouTube where you can watch your Generals live when you can't make it to the fort, or watch previous games you just want to relive. And of course, get all the news you need on your Generals on our website, LSUagenerals.com. That's LSUagenerals.com. Next home game here will be Monday night, November 30th, when the Generals host the Louisiana College Wildcats in the second game of the Red River Rivalry. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock, and it's a goal game. So fans, don't forget to wear your gold next Monday night when you come to the fort. Again, kickoff between the Generals and the Wildcats is next Monday night at 7 p.m.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fort on the campus of LSUA in Alexandria, Louisiana. Your Generals have taken the court, and they play Southern of New Orleans, the Knights. Your Generals come in tonight on a 4-game winning streak, starting all the way at Southern on November 9th, where they were victorious 70-56. They went on the following night to play Dillard, winning in overtime thanks to an Andre Ginzak 3 to put the game into overtime. They won that game 84-82. November 16th, they went to Northwestern in Natchitoches, Louisiana, beating them 99-97, coming down to the wire. Following game was November 20th at Louisiana College, where they came out on top 70-56, and last night they avenged their lone loss against Tougaloo, winning 88-70. Last time these two teams met was the 9th, where Gilbert Talbot scored 18 points on a perfect 7 for 7 and 4 for 5 from the free throw line, as the Generals defeated the Knights 70-56. That was the first time these teams have met. Not much history between these two, but in speaking with Coach Cordero, limiting their points to under 70 and playing tough defense and team basketball tonight, he feels comfortable that they will extend their fort winning streak to 14-0. Your Generals come out tonight wearing all white, where the Knights of Southern New Orleans are wearing the powder blue shorts and the powder blue tops. Under a minute left in the pregame, we'll be bringing it back to you with our PA announcer and our starting lineups right after this. I'm Kyle Beatty. This is Generals Basketball. Welcome to the Fort. We'll turn the mic on as we do the national anthem here at the Fort.
And tonight's basketball game between your LSUA Generals and the Knights of Southern University of New Orleans. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the invocation given by Pastor John Russell and remain standing for our national anthem as we honor America.
So we bow our heads and pray. Dear Father, we thank you tonight. We give you glory and honor. We just ask for your divine presence to be with us tonight as we play. We ask your covering over both teams. We ask that you would just keep us from any harm and danger. That you would let us play a great game tonight. We ask for the angels to be with us and bless us. We thank you again. In Jesus' name, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for both teams. First for the Seminole Knights. At guard, a junior, 6'1", from Jackson, Mississippi, number 10, Andre Funches. A 5'9" freshman guard from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 12, Ezekiel Brown. At forward, a 6'5" junior from Alexandria, Louisiana, number 20, Partavius Williams. At forward, a 6'5" junior from New Orleans, number 31, Dominique Suggs. And at center, a 6'8" senior from Augusta, Georgia, number 43, Joe Brown. The Knights are coached by Dale Valerie, assistant coach Brian Smith.
I don't know why.
And now for your General.
Make sure it's plugged in right.
LSUA. At guard, from Baton Rouge, 6'3", number 0, Darius Johnson. A 5'11" guard from Macomb, Mississippi, senior, number 1, D'Angelo Coleman. A 6'7" senior at forward from Slidell, Louisiana, number 3, Austin Adams. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Slidell, number 12, Dustin Adams. And at guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Baton Rouge, number 23, Jordan Williams. Generals are coached by Larry Cordero. Assistant coaches Casey Petrie and Jay Smith. Student assistant Taylor Smith. Tonight's junior generals, Kason Lulu and Matt McQueen. By D'Angelo corrected Darius Johnson with a 2-point foul on the play. Fouls on 31, Dominique Suggs. One shot. Three-point play for Darius Johnson. Number 31, Dominique Suggs for three. Dustin Adams. Basketball, Dominique Suggs. Timeout, Generals. Reminder of the Christmas basketball camp sponsored by St. Clair and Cordero, December 28th through the 30th. Find out more information and sign up. by calling 619-2968 at the Christmas Basketball Camp, December 28th through 30th. Fouls on 43, Joe Brown.
Press record again.
D'Angelo Coleman at the free throw line. Two out of three free throws for D'Angelo. Fouls on 23 of the Generals, Jordan Williams. Joe Brown with the basket. D'Angelo Coleman.
Joe, I need you right now. I need you to operate. I need you to operate.
D'Angelo Coleman for three. Ezekiel Brown, three-pointer for the Knights. Substitution. 5 new players in for the Generals. Four, 5, 34, 25, and 32. Wagner, Milburn, Sylvester, Claiborne, and Gonzaga. Basket by Joe Brown. Fouls on 20 for Tavius Williams, his first, third team foul on the night.
Try kicking on the player. Press stop.
Basketball 20, Cortavius Williams.
Wagner thought the shot was tipped, but it wasn't, as the Knights inbound from underneath. Ezekiel Brown dribbles. Darius Johnson went for the tip. Tipped it, but couldn't get possession. Sylvester tipped the ball right to Darius Johnson, and Johnson will push it up the court, giving it to Sylvester at the top. Finding Wagner in the corner. Coleman pump fakes. Long range. Banger!
3, D'Angelo Coleman.
Coleman pump faked, and Suggs went right by him, giving Coleman the open shot. Ryan Sylvester says, "No, thank you, sir." Puts the ball right into the stands.
Substitution for the Knights, number 30. Ronald Smith in the game.
Thaddeus Fortune shoots from deep, and he makes it.
For number 1, Thaddeus Fortune.
Wagner bringing the ball up for the Generals, slowing it down. Finding Johnson in front of the Knights bench. Wagner shoots, banger!
3, D. Wagner.
Approaching the 10-minute mark for the first half as Austin Adams approaches the scoring table to check in for the Generals. Another block by Brian Sylvester as he pats out the other one. Loose ball in transition. Thaddeus Fortune gets the ball and the easy layup.
Thaddeus Fortune.
As Jordan Williams joins Adams at the scorer's table to enter the game for the Generals. Brian Sylvester went to go for the putback, but goes over the back of Joe Brown, number 43, from Augusta, Georgia.
Brian Sylvester, his third team foul.
Ezekiel Brown bringing the ball up, defended by number 4, D. Wagner. Ball goes off and Wagner gets the rebound. Wagner pushing up the court fast. Coleman to Williams. Williams, thank you! Hits the 3 in the corner. 27-19 Generals, just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Brown looking for somewhere to go, gives it to Thaddeus Fortune. Fortune guarded by number 23, Jordan Williams. Wagner slips the screen. Brown spins and drives. Claiborne almost got a hand on it, but got the easy left-handed layup.
Basketball 12, Ezekiel Brown.
Cross-court pass to Coleman. Coleman finds Adams. Adams charged with the offensive foul, lowered his shoulder, went for the layup.
No basket. Foul is on Austin Adams, number 3 of the Generals. His first personal, 4th team foul.
Milburn will check in for Wagner. Number 31, Dominique Suggs, will re-enter the game for the Knights. Coleman gets the rebound, pushing it up the court. Williams wants the ball, but he gives it to Milburn. Milburn drives baseline. Loose ball, Adams gets the rebound and gives it right to Williams. And Coleman will reset the offense at the top of the Generals logo in half court. Coleman shakes, Claiborne screens, gives the ball to Williams. Jordan Williams. Nothing happening from long range. Off the front of the rim and right into the hands of the Knights.
Get out there, get out.
Talonzo Edward went up for the layup, and William Claiborne was right there, got him across the wrist. We'll send Edward to the line shooting 2. Off the rim, first shot is no good.
Edward at the free throw line.
Second shot hits the front of the rim, rolls right in for him. 27-22 Generals. Adams looks for Milburn inside. Milburn dribbles, turns, up for the layup, and is fouled by Dominique Suggs.
Foul on 31 of Signal, Dominique Suggs, his second personal, 4th team foul.
Suggs' second foul as Milburn steps to the line shooting 2. First shot falls.
Number 34 in the game.
As Montgomery enters the game for the Knights.
Montgomery.
Milburn 2 for 2 from the line.
Darrell knocked them both down.
Austin Adams called with contact with the body.
Foul is on 3 of the Generals. Austin
Generals
Adams,
bench
his
wanted to
second.
travel, thought he took one too many steps.
Team foul number 6.
But Talonzo Edward will step to the line.
Talonzo
Shooting
Edwards
2.
Shooting. For the Generals back in, number 12, Dustin Adams. Number 25, Brian Sylvester.
Dustin Adams and Brian Sylvester check in for the Generals as Edward shoots his second shot. Second shot falls. Sylvester inbounds to Jordan Williams, number 23. Sylvester sets a screen. Jordan Williams pops from the top. Ball bounces around. Adams gets the rebound. Turning, looking for two. Sylvester gets the ball right back to Adams as he gets the easy left-handed layup.
Oh yeah, Dustin Adams.
Ronald Smith brings the ball up for the Knights. Montgomery's three-pointer goes off the rim and is rebounded by number 1, Coleman, D'Angelo Coleman. Jordan Williams for three. Nothing happening for him as it hit the rim.
For the Generals in the game for the first time, number 10, Joe Faraci.
Ezekiel Brown will check in for number 30, Ronald Smith, as Suggs will inbound from the other end of the scorers table. Inbound to Brown, as Joe Faraci has checked in for the Generals, number 10. Coleman hand-checked Brown and whistled for the foul. That's his first foul. As the Knights find themselves in the bonus, shooting 1-1. We'll send Thaddeus Fortune to the line. Fortune, the 6'2 junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. First shot is no good, and Adams gets the rebound. Adams to Faraci, and Faraci will bring it up the court. Faraci finds Sylvester in the corner. Sylvester drives, kicks it back. Faraci to Milburn. Milburn drives. Coleman found room. Three from the corner. Right in front of the Knights bench.
Coleman.
Fortune dribbled, nowhere to go. Coleman went for the steal, ran right into Ezekiel Brown. We'll send Brown to the line as D. Wagner will enter the game for Coleman.
Personal. Number 4, D. Wagner back in for the Generals.
Brown's first shot falls.
Ezekiel Brown at the line.
Making it 34-24 with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Second shot falls for Brown. 34-25 as Joe Faraci gets the ball from Sylvester on the inbound. Joe Brown set to check in for the Knights as he approaches the scorers table. Milburn gets the ball back, shoots from beyond the arc, and it's good.
Milburn for three.
Faraci gets through the screen. Faraci couldn't get back in time and got too much contact on Dominique Suggs, the junior from New Orleans, as he'll get to the line, shooting two. First shot bounces around the rim, pops right back out as Brown enters for Montgomery. Second shot falls for Suggs as Faraci will run the offense. Faraci looking for Milburn, nothing happening. Cross-court pass is stolen. Faraci was trying to get the ball to Wagner, but Fortune was there, put a hand on it, as Milburn gets the rebound. Milburn goes for it again. Nothing happening off the front of the rim. Wagner broke that easy layup up, and Milburn got the loose ball as Sylvester will drive, for the easy layup off the glass
Brian
for 2.
Sylvester.
Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Generals lead 39-26. As Claiborne approaches the scorer's table. Wagner gets the rebound. Austin Adams did great blocking out. Sylvester goes up, wanted to dunk, but got the reverse
Brian
layup.
Sylvester.
As the Knights will take a timeout. 41-26. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Number 0, Darius Johnson. Number 32, William Claiborne.
30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. If you're following the stream and following online, sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning of the half. Our audio was cutting in and out, and we got it fixed, I hope. If you're following on Twitter, you can follow us at LSUA Hoops. Let us know where you're watching from. If you want a shout out, we'll make sure to give you a shout out on the live stream as Ezekiel Brown will drive. And D. Wagner stops him right at the elbow. Edward had no place to go and got stuffed by the bottom of the rim. Jordan Williams up fakes, drives to the middle. Wagner gets it to Johnson on the opposite side of the court. Great ball movement executed by the Generals early this half. Continuing to do so throughout the whole half. Looking for an easy shot as Jordan Williams finds one. Banger from long range.
Jordan Williams.
Brown dribbling, looking for an empty space. Couldn't find it as Claiborne is there for the interception. Gives it to Jordan Williams, who will push it up the court. Williams' layup slipped out on the way up and went over the rim and right into the hands of the Knights. As Johnson is with the blocked shot. As Brown will set up right in front of the student section. Joe Brown. Shot goes in and out of the hoop and right into the hands of Claiborne as D. Wagner will push it up the court. Darius Johnson. Three-pointer is no good. As Darius Johnson steals the ball. Finds Sylvester. The alley-oop. Thank you, sir.
Sylvester from Darius Johnson. Woo!
Darius Johnson threw it up and Sylvester slammed it home as Sylvester went up for the block there. Wagner looking for Sylvester. Sylvester spins. Easy layup for Sylvester.
Woo! Brian Sylvester.
If you're just tuning in, a little stat, Sylvester has blocked 22 shots in the last 3 games, averaging 3.3 all season long.
Basketball, 33, Delonzo Edwards.
As Edwards makes the easy layup with just under a minute left in the half. Generals leading 48-28. 50 seconds on the clock. Wagner slowing it down for the Generals. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. Wagner shoots from deep. Yes, sir.
3, T. Wagner.
Claiborne with the easy rebound there. Gives it to Wagner with 5 seconds left on the clock. Jump ball will be Knights ball with 0.4 seconds left on the clock.
4/10 of a second.
As Knights will inbound and give it right back to the
That's the
referee.
half.
That's the
General,
first half, 51-28.
Knights.
We'll be back
28.
right after this. Hey, pick your chair up. Just stand up and pick your chair right up. Wrap this, get this under. Good. You're good. When you got up for the national anthem, oh shit! How did I look?
Reminder again, ladies and gentlemen, next home game here at the Fort.
I looked.
Monday
I don't know
night,
how I
November
looked.
30th,
I went to look at that
when
and
your Generals host
that
the
was a good one. I
Louisiana
really
College
wanted to
Wildcats in the second game of the Red River rivalry.
oh no, they work. When he got up for the cord was wrapped around his chair. When he got up and pulled out from right there, I'm already looking down there.
Your goal
They pulled from right
next
there.
Monday
and I got
night
up and I plugged it back.
when you come to the Fort.
Everyone was texting me, like, "Hey, there's no commentating," and it was making me angry. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks, man. Mic check.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have your attention for just 1 second. You'll notice behind me we have some posters on this back wall. Students in our LSUA 1001 courses have decided to participate in a poster contest. They're in a competition throughout the semester for class spirit, and each class has a different color mascot. So you'll notice the Smurfs and Group Peach and things like that. We're going to determine a winner from these posters by your participation. So we're going to start with this first one behind me. beat the Smurf out of the Knights, go General. So if you would, by your applause, the louder it is, the more points they get. This is a competition, so we will have a first, second, and third place winner. So if your favorite is beat the Smurf out of the Knights, go General. Go ahead and make some noise, have some applause for them. All right. Up next, True Peach supports our LSUA Generals. That is your favorite. All right. Moving on to the next one. When I started calling, I was young. All right. And then the last one. A stands for ambition, achievement, and something at the bottom that I can't read. So those are all four, so it looks like they're your first, second, and third. So again, back here at the front, beat the Smurf out of the Knights is your favorite. One more time. True Peach supports our LSUA Generals. When I started calling, and they stand for ambition. All right, looks like we have a first in True Peach, and a second for Beat the Smurf out of the Knights, and a third for, which one? I don't know. But I started calling. Thank you all for your support.
Generals taking back the floor here. 51-28 at half with 5 minutes remaining in the half.
6 for 83 points.
We'll bring off some stats for you. The Generals are 19 for 36 from the field, shooting a 52%,
For
shooting 50%, 8 for 16 from beyond the arc, and 5 for 6 at the free throw line.
2 rebounds for the Generals. Led by
The Knights are shooting 10 for 26, a 38% from the field,
personal fouls.
30% from deep, and 55% from the free throw line.
6 assists and 7
Sylvester, who's the main point right now, as he's had 22 blocks in the last 3 games,
and 5 turnovers.
has only
Steve Wagner, number 4.
2 in the first half.
6 assists in the first.
The Knights, you can see it when they drive, are looking for him before they put a shot up. A lot of up fakes underneath, trying to limit Sylvester
7 for the Knights and 5 for the Generals.
from getting more blocks.
1 for the Knights.
4 minutes left in halftime. We'll be back right after this.
25 with 2 blocks.
Clock winding down as we enter the second half. Generals leading 51-28. Just under a minute left within halftime. Brian Sylvester was held to only 2 blocks as he's averaged 7.3 in the for the season and 22 in the last 3 games. Knights really being cautious under the boards, trying to keep Sylvester from rejecting every shot that goes up, as he did last night when he put on a clinic, blocking another 8 shots.
You can find out more information and register.
If you're following the stream and want to follow up-game tweets, you can follow us on Twitter at LSUA Hoops. Make sure to tweet us. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout-out. Let us know who you're rooting for. As it'll be Generals basketball to start the half. Generals wearing all white. Knights wearing powder blue. As Coleman will kick us off, bringing the ball past half court in the second half. Twin finds another twin as the ball was rejected off the glass. Adams' shot went off the backboard. Right into the Knights' hands as Dustin Adams playing good defense. Puts a hand in the face as Darius Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson brings it all the way down for the easy bucket. Brown gave the ball to Brown, assuming there's a relation, but I have no idea, to be honest with you, as Johnson will give the ball back to Coleman. As Brown will push the ball up the court. Ezekiel Brown is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 43. Joe Brown is from Augusta, Georgia. Maybe there's no relation. A lot of the Knights come from Baton Rouge as Austin Adams slams it down. Jordan Williams got a hand on it and tipped the ball off the foot of Joe Brown as Darius Johnson will push it up the court, looking to go all the way again, and he does.
Woo! Just like that. Darius Johnson.
As Brian Sylvester comes to the table to check in for the Generals.
Basketball 31, Dominique Suggs.
Coleman will bring the ball up for the Generals, facing number 12, Ezekiel Brown. Brown spins past Williams, drives down for Joe Brown for the easy layup.
Center basket by Joe Brown.
Williams will slow it down and walk it up the court. Williams kicks it to Adams. Adams spins. Layup is tipped by Joe Brown, number 43. Joe Brown passed it right in between the legs of Austin Adams. Didn't make any contact with the Adams twins and went right out of bounds. As Brian Sylvester will inbound to D. Wagner. Checking in for Darius Johnson and Austin Adams. Wagner, Sylvester, Claiborne, Coleman, and Williams on the court for your Generals. Wagner pulls up from deep. Off the rim, and the Knights get the ball. Claiborne with the block right into the arms of Williams, and Williams gave it right to Coleman. Sylvester fouled on the way up for the layup.
Foul is on 12 of the night.
Ezekiel Brown called on the foul. Got his hands right across the arms of Brian Sylvester as he'll get ready to shoot two. Knocks the first one down. As Andre Gonzak will check in for Jordan Williams, number 34, the Alexandria native. Thank you, Cade, for tuning in, and thank you to the Oaks staff watching it from work, watching it from the clubhouse. Looks like they got some pizza in there from the pick. Ball bounces around, and D. Wagner gets the rebound and is fouled by Ezekiel Brown, number 12.
Foul is on 12 of the night. Ezekiel. Ezekiel Brown, his second team foul.
As Wagner gives it to Coleman and wants the ball right back. Fouls on the floor by number 1, Thaddeus Fortune. As Wagner will inbound.
Thaddeus Fortune, his third team foul on the night in the second half.
Gonzack, Sylvester, Claiborne, and Coleman will set around the key. Coleman and Sylvester at the top. Double screen for Coleman in the corner. Coleman shoots. Nothing happening for him. Ezekiel Brown will back the ball up and slow it down, looking to create a scoring opportunity here for the Knights. Andre Gonzak gets the rebound, gives it right to Wagner. Claiborne screens, giving Wagner some room, and he knocks it down.
That was sweet.
As Milburn will approach the table, getting ready to check in for the Generals. And Ronald Smith will get ready to check in for the Knights. Coleman gets the ball and will push it in transition. Andre Gonzak gets the pass, can't handle it. Tips it right out of bounds.
Substitution, both teams, number 30. Back in for Suno.
Gonzak will come off the floor. Number 34, Dwan Montgomery will check in
Number 5, Daryl Milburn in
for Williams.
Number 34, Dwan Montgomery.
Fortune will inbound to Brown,
Tonight.
as Brown will walk the ball up the court. Joe Brown will set a screen that Wagner gets right under. Joe Brown there for the rebound over Claiborne, puts the ball right back in the hoop as Joe Ferracci gets ready to check in for the Generals. Milburn up fakes from deep behind the arc, known to shoot that shot. Give the ball to Coleman. Coleman will drive. Bring the ball out. Go right back towards the hoop, and Ezekiel Brown hand checks him and gets called for the foul.
Substitution for the Generals, number 10, Joe Ferracci.
As Ferracci will check in for Coleman.
Foul is on 12, Ezekiel Brown, his fourth team foul.
Claiborne looking for Wagner to come through the screen. Will dribble it to the top and give it to Milburn. Milburn tosses it right out to Wagner. Ferracci from behind the arc. Sylvester went up to slam it down, and the ball went right off the rim.
Foul on 32.
Thaddeus Fortune dribbled right into Claiborne, found Claiborne crossing his feet. Claiborne got him across the arms, and Thaddeus
line.
Fortune will shoot 2.
Fortune.
As Austin Adams approaches the scorer's table. Fortune's first shot bounces out.
Number 3, Austin Adams.
Adams will replace Sylvester as Adams will go right underneath the hoop to block out Joe Brown. Second shot falls for Fortune as Adams inbounds to Wagner. Approaching the 13-minute mark, Generals lead 61-37. Wagner looking to get something started here, gives it to Milburn. Milburn's shot bounces around the rim and kicks out. It's number 34, Dwan Montgomery, as he gives it to Ezekiel Brown. Ball goes off the rim and Austin Adams is there for the rebound. Wagner goes behind his back, dribbling, as Darius Johnson will set the check in for the Generals as he approaches the scorer's table.
Get in there, Ronald. Get in there, Ronald.
Milburn drives, jump stops,
Ronald.
puts the ball up and is fouled on his way up. Number 43, Joe
Number
Brown,
43.
the 6'8 senior from Augusta,
Brown,
Georgia.
Second. Two shots for
And
number
Dustin
5,
Adams
Darryl
strolls to the
Milburn.
scorer's table ready to check in.
For the Generals, number 0, Darius Johnson back in. Also, number 12, Dustin Adams.
Second shot rolls around and kicks out to number 34, Dwan Montgomery. Wagner gets through the screen, gets through another screen, blocks the shot, and gets the rebound. Joe Brown got the rebound, tried to pass it, but couldn't get it out of his hands quick enough as he took an extra step and is called for traveling.
Check in 10. Check in 10. There.
Back in for the
As
Knights,
Andre
number 10,
Funches will check
Andre
in.
Funches.
For Thaddeus Fortune. Wagner checking with Cordero for the play to run. Adams passes it to Johnson. Johnson from behind the arc falls right into the hands of the Knights.
Basket by number 30, Alonzo Edwards.
Edwards gets the easy layup there on the opposite end for the Knights. Wagner tried to get a good entry pass to Dustin Adams, couldn't get it. But Adams steals it back and is fouled.
One.
Trying to get the ball back from Joe Brown.
12. White 12. Hold the leg here.
Foul is on 12.
Jordan Williams and D'Angelo Coleman will check in for Johnson and
Second team foul, the second half.
Wagner.
of the Generals.
Smith looking to get something started for the Knights, passes it to Brown. Gives it back to Smith. Smith from deep. And that's a Dustin Adams rebound. Milburn pulls up from deep. Yes, sir. Coleman gets the rebound.
By Darryl Milburn.
Bringing up the court, looking for Milburn. Milburn shoots. Austin Adams there for the rebound. Goes up for it. Will shoot 2.
Fouls on 21.
Fouls on Janae Owesi.
Olasesi, his first.
Janae Olasesi.
At the line for the
Foul,
Phillies.
that's his first foul.
2 shots.
Team 6th. As Williams sets to check in for the Knights. As Adams' first shot falls.
Cartavius Williams, number 20, back in for Steno.
Williams takes out Joe Brown as Adams sets to shoot his second shot. Second shot falls. As the Generals are in a press. Trying to put the pressure on the Knights here and try to put the game away with 10 minutes left in the second half. Ball bounces around, and just as the shot clock goes out, it goes in the hoop
Olasesi.
for Olasesi. 67-41 Generals. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. If you're looking for game recaps after the game or for past games, make sure to go to LSUAGenerals.com, click the basketball tab. You can find out all of the stats and press releases, as long as what the Generals are doing in the community, as that shot falls out and Williams gets the rebound. Milburn jumps. Shot goes off the rim, and Ezekiel Brown gets the rebound as he pushes it up the court.
Foul is on 23.
Jordan Williams went up for the block and got right across the arms of number 20, Cortavius Williams. Williams, an Alexandria native, found his way to New Orleans, as his first shot is no good. And Sylvester will check in for Adams, and Claiborne will check in for the other Adams.
Brian Sylvester.
We'll make it Milburn, Williams, Sylvester, Coleman, Claiborne for the Generals. As Williams finds 1 for 2, as Andre Gonzack will check in for Milburn.
Andre Gonzack back in for LSUA.
Gonzack from the corner shoots the 3. Nothing happening for him. Williams saved the rebound, tried to throw it right off the legs of Ezekiel Brown. Ezekiel Brown will reset the offense from the top. Under 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Brown from long range, and it's good.
Number 12.
Coleman passes the ball around the perimeter, finds Williams on a cross-court pass. Claiborne's shot is blocked and hit right out of bounds. As Williams will inbound for the Generals. Check that, Coleman will inbound for the Generals. As the Generals find themselves in a box formation. 3 down low, 1 at the top. Gonzack comes across the triple screen. Sylvester with the rebound. Gets it taken away from him from Brown. Claiborne with the rebound. Gonzac up fakes, throws it to Coleman. Coleman will drive, kick it to Claiborne. Gonzac wide open, just off the front of the rim. Sylvester tipped it right to Williams. Tipped away from the Knights. The Knights are not driving to the hole hard tonight. Trying to keep it away from Sylvester underneath as Sylvester gets the rebound. And Wagner and Johnson approach the scorer's table, getting ready to enter the game. Gonzac shoots. Sylvester gets the rebound. Brown gets it right across the arms of Sylvester and is called for the foul.
Cortavius Williams, his second personal. Number 0, Darius Johnson. Among others in the game.
Brown will enter, Suggs will enter, and Fortune will enter. As Sylvester will shoot 1 and 1 from the free throw line.
Brian Sylvester at the line. 1 and 1.
Sylvester knocks down his first shot. 6 minutes, 44 seconds left on the clock. 68-45 Generals. As he knocks them both down.
Brian knocks them both down.
Wagner trying to get right in the face of Brown, not letting him get anything started as he slips through the screen. Sylvester tips it away, bringing it all the way up. Dishes it to Johnson, but it's stolen from Ezekiel Brown. As that shot kicks off the back of the rim and right into the hands of number 4, D. Wagner. Wagner slowing it down just over half court, setting up his offense. Johnson drives. Johnson tries to draw a foul there, but nothing's called and is tipped out of bounds off Johnson as Fortune inbounds to Brown.
Count it. Williams, Claiborne.
Fortune gets called on the Claiborne layup as Claiborne will shoot the and one. General fans struggling to stay into it as the Generals lead 71-45 with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game as Claiborne bangs down the extra point.
Number 1, Thaddeus Fortune is second of the game.
As Talonzo Edward will enter the game.
Number 33 back in, Talonzo Edward.
Sylvester went up for the block, but the reverse layup from number 33, Talonzo Edwards, goes down as it's 72-47. Generals will take a timeout.
Timeout, Generals. Full timeout. Number 5, Daryl Milburn checks in for LSUA.
Generals break the huddle, and D'Angelo Coleman will inbound to Wagner. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. Ball goes in and out and right into the hands of Thaddeus Fortune as he brings the ball up, passing it down low and kicked right back out. Wagner will push it up the court, dribbles. Fouled by number 33, Talonzo Edward.
Fouls on 33 of the Knights, Alonzo Edward. D. Wagner at the line, 1-1.
Wagner misses his first shot by the Edwards rebound as Ezekiel Brown will bring the ball up the court, guarded by D. Wagner. Wagner slips the screen. Joe Ferracci approaches the scorer's table ready to check in as Brown bangs down the three-pointer in the corner, right in front of his own bench. Milburn's three is good. Banger from long range. Milburn reached in to tip the ball away, grabbed his arm, and Thaddeus Fortune will shoot two. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left on the clock.
At the line, Thaddeus Fortune. 2 shots.
First shot falls for Fortune, as Ferracci will enter for D. Wagner.
Replacing D. Wagner.
Fortune knocks them both down, as Austin Adams will enter for Brian Sylvester.
Austin Adams back in the game. Replacing Brian Sylvester.
Ferracci will control the offense, bringing the ball just past half court, giving it to Milburn. Milburn's shot is wide left, bounces right into the arms of the Knights, as Brown looking for Joe Brown in the alley-oop and is blocked by Claiborne. Claiborne was not letting that happen and fouled Joe Brown, as Joe Brown will approach the line shooting two.
Joe Brown at the line for the Knights.
Brown knocks the first shot down.
In the game, Evan Smith, number 2, replacing Daryl Milburn.
As Evan Smith, number 2, will enter the game. Brown knocks them both down. Coleman gives it back to Ferracci. Ferracci from deep. Adams gets the rebound. And the easy bucket.
Austin Adams.
Approaching the 2-minute mark, 77-54 in favor of your Generals.
Basket by Joe Brown.
Generals moving the ball around, killing some clock as Coleman gets the ball back from Ferracci. Kyle Thorne approaches the table ready to check in. As Fortune bangs down to 3 from behind the arc. Ferracci. Claiborne gets the rebound and gives it to Smith. Smith calls a timeout, and the Generals will take a timeout as Kyle Thorne will enter the game for the Generals. 30-second timeout, 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the game. Generals lead 77-59. Both teams break the huddle as Kyle Thorne has entered. Smith will inbound to Ferracci.
One minute remaining.
Just under a minute on the clock. As Adams gets the easy bucket.
Basket by Austin Adams.
Joe Brown turnaround from the field is good.
Joe Brown.
Ferracci will walk it down. 26 on the clock. Shot clock and regular clock match up pretty well. Generals will slow it down, trying to get the last shot. Looks like they'll let the clock run out here. 1. That's ball game. 79-61. Your Generals win. Continue their undefeated streak at home.
Southern University of New Orleans, 61.
I'm Kyle Beatty. Thank you for listening in. Follow us at Twitter at LSUAHoops.com. For post-game press releases, LSUAGenerals.com. Thank you for tuning in. Have a happy Thanksgiving. So long from the fort as the Generals win 79-61. Thank you and good night.